So today on Done Right by Dad Productions, got my wife a 2003 Polaris Sportsman 600. It's in really good shape. I mean, everything's pretty darn decent for 18 years old. There's no cracking around any of the bolting plates that hold down your diff, which is pretty common for Polaris. You know, the frame's not beat up. You got even space between your shocks and your wheels, which tells me the frame's nice and straight. It's got a bad water pump, so we're going to be getting those parts in. I just pulled the rear diff plug and it's not bad. It's not milky, so I can handle black. And the magnet here, no chunks, just natural gear wear, which is awesome. So no oil or no water, no gear chunks. Pretty stoked. And like I said, this thing is pretty darn straight for 19 years old. Going to be replacing these bushings at the bottom here. A-arm bushings, these guys here, because, you know, there's plenty in there. Those are worn out, so whatever. We ordered those up. And the water pump in here. I'm going ahead and taking the carb out because as I was checking her out, boot's been ripped for who knows how long and it's sucking dirt in there. So I'm gonna pull the carb out, clean all that. And yeah, change both diffs, transmission, change the engine oil because it's got some water in it. So I'm going to run a sacrificial filter and a sacrificial batch of oil through it, and then run that for a bit, drain it, and then once we get this water pump and oil ring installed, we'll fill it back up with its last run of oil. And it should be good for that. And then I'm also going to do this gasket in this exhaust because it's kind of annoying. It's got that popping sound. And I'm gonna try taking some high heat make a gasket because I'm just not a guy that likes rattles. And this heat shield, yeah, it's loose. Makes that noise while it's running. And I can't have that, so I'm gonna try and loosen these screws off, put a big glob of make a gasket on there, high heat stuff, stick it back down, see if it gets rid of that rattle. All right, and keep plugging. So, believe it or not, this front diff drain, I opened it and it's full of solvent. I don't know how watery that stuff is. Just came rushing out of there. Bizarre, but hope they didn't run it too long with just solvent in it. Maybe somebody was trying to do some kind of gear cleaning. Hell, I don't know. So I got the air box and side cover off. As you can see, that boot has definitely seen better days. That is pretty done. But I don't have one, so I'm going to try and silicone it for now until I can get one ordered. But as you can see, that is dirty. Oh. But it runs. So, deep clean time. All right, let's get this carb out of here. Should just be that hose clamp. And those two screws, I think, and it should come off. I don't know if you got enough room to actually pull it, so I might have to take this bracket off here, across there. All right, let's pull it out. I mean, look what I rinsed out of this thing. Look I just had to blast the outside. I wasn't even going to crack it open until, oh my goodness. Some people's kids, I tell you, but some people's kids. All right, flip the board over, forget about that. So, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna remove these 4 bolts and pop the float off, check all that out, remove the 2 jets, clean them all up. Probably take this slide out, oh my goodness, and clean that up. Clean up all in there, clean up in this guy, this one. Put all your tip in and blast away, make sure everything comes out nice and clean. Getting there. Well, it's not as dirty as I thought it was going to be on the inside. Pretty darn clean. A little corrosion there to clean up. I'm sure there's some in the jets there. And this jet, and then there's one down inside there. So you take out your flathead, crack them loose, let's pull them out. All right, crack that loose. Be gentle with these, you don't want to strip these. Get that little O-ring to come with it. And it's pretty clean in there. Now we're gonna get that needle out of there, out of the other side, and clean all that out too. And we're gonna get that little one, you can't really see it. There's one down in there. And then you go opening up the top of the carburetor. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh, look at that dirt build up around it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. And there we are, all cleaned up. Much better. No more dirt. Inside, nice and clean. Cleaned out all the little ports. Sprayed through them. It's about as clean as I'm gonna get her. So, let's reinstall this thing. So we got to draining the oil. It's definitely not pretty. Yeah, that ain't right. A little bit of water in that oil, so I've been flushing everything out. Down in there, there's carb clean, flushing it out, flushing down the tube. Letting it drain into the bucket, getting all that nasty crap out. Then I'm gonna run a batch of sacrificial oil through there just to rinse her out. Waste a oil filter, run it for 3-4 minutes. Drain it again and refill it. Okay, got the sacrificial oil in, got the new filter in. Let's give her a run. Runs a heck of a lot better than it did before. It was blah, 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 blah. Not bad. Still gonna have to fix that. I hate rattles. Ran her for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Just getting some heat in there, not burning hot, but getting heat. I don't want to run it too long because it doesn't have a water pump or water. See what it looks like. Clear, not gray. Tinge of gray. Okay. So I'm going to leave that oil in there until I switch out the pump, just so everything's got oil on it and it's not, exposed to oxygen and everything else and causing rust and all that. But that wasn't bad. So it was a good flush. Yeah. Water pump tomorrow when the parts come in. Pretty excited, runs pretty darn good. And for the air box here, it goes in. The boot was all ripped. No, I know this ain't right. but I can't get one. So we sealed it all up. So there's no more cracks in there. Sealed it up real nice like. And you know, I know it ain't right, but at least it's not gonna suck dirt right now. For the next little bit, hopefully. So let's put this box back in. Hopefully that doesn't rip when I reinstall this. Reinstalled. No problem. Boot went back together nicely. No more rips or openings. So, you know, that'll hold until I can get one ordered up. Because apparently it's a Polaris OEM thing I have to order. I can't get it aftermarket. Says my guy who got me my water pump when Polaris told me it would be November and it's August. So at least we'll get water pump tomorrow and this thing should be good to go. And drag it home to my wife and give it to her. She'll be pretty stoked about it. Now I've fixed the seal at the front of the header there. And now this thing is as quiet as could be. How about that? Nice and quiet. That's the way it should sound. Awesome.